Rabbit, rabbit. Have you heard that that's a good luck thing to say on the first of every month? Today we're going to continue our daily talks, reading the back of the card and going over rules. If you play by National Mahjong League rules, we invite you to subscribe to our YouTube channel and get notified when new videos are uploaded. We're continuing to review the back of the card because many people, first of all, don't read it, and it's only a summary of the card. So we're going to give more context here. Continuing on, the left panel says claiming a discard in bold, and then under there's several rules. So today we're going to start with just 1 and 2. There's a lot of to unpack in just these 2 rules. 1. A tile may not be claimed for exposure or mahjong after player next in turn has picked and racked or discarded a tile. So that's 1. We're going to break that down in a minute. 2. A player must verbalize their call, alerting the other players that a claim is being made. A player may say call, take, I want that, etc. A claim is made when a call tile is taken and made part of an exposure. So let's first go to the first rule. There's limited space here. This is only a summary of what is known in the National Mahjong League world as the window of opportunity. And what closes it? It closes when the next player racks a tile. It closes when the next player discards a tile. But what do those terms mean? So racking is when it's fully in the sloping part of the rack. Another way to close the window is if someone calls Mahjong or the next player picks a tile and calls Mahjong. Notice that it says picks and racks here. It doesn't say tap. The league in National Mahjong League Mahjong Made Easy even said this year that tapping does nothing. The next player could discard their tile by either fully naming it where it touches the table, or they could initiate a joker exchange. Any of those things happen, that prior discard can no longer be called. A player must verbalize their call. So notice that this is true even if that player is next in line. So even if it's your turn, you don't just get to pick up the discard. You still have to verbalize it. It's permissible to say wait or hold before you verbalize. A player is only committed to taking the tile once they place it on the flat top of their rack or they expose tiles from their hand. Now note that the league in Mahjong Made Easy defines hold, which is similar to pause, as a way to stop play before possibly making a call. They say a player could also use wait. If a player next in turn makes a call, they're entitled to that tile even if another player said hold or wait. The player next in turn still has preference over the other players. It's perfectly acceptable to take a moment to decide and ask other players to wait. Some regions use hold and pause similar to call. It's become very popular to mean call in some areas, but it's not intended for that. It's intended to stop action. Strategically, players might want to consider, are you giving away too much information about your hand every time you say hold, pause, or something similar? Because then players usually know you're considering calling that tile. That, along with exposures and discards, players can figure out what hands you're going for. As players' skills increase, they might want to plan ahead and know, oh, if a 2 dot's discarded, I can call it and I'm going to call it. This way, they're not giving information away. If a player constantly says pause, it kind of slows down the pace of the game. Now, if you're playing with a group that doesn't mind that, great. Some quicker players don't want to have to stop every time someone's thinking of a call. Note, when you're claiming a tile, you must vocalize it using claim, call, take, or other similar word. Pause is not that traditional word, but it might be recognized in your group. So the last sentence of the second part of the rule says, a claim is made when a call tile is taken and made part of an exposure. So when a discard's claimed, you put it immediately on the flat top part of your rack, not in your rack. While the league didn't provide a penalty if someone racks first, some games create a house rule that racking results in a dead hand, and that is also the rule at many tournaments. So we're going to continue. There's a lot to unpack in the next coming rules. We're going to continue reviewing them and would love to know what other questions you have. We invite you to join us on September 17th. It's around the corner. We're back for one night only by popular demand. We did these classes when the card first came out. We started doing 3, and we just kept getting called back and back to do many, many more. So now players have been enjoying the card, and a lot of players are new to the card and want to elevate their game. So we are doing the Zoom on September 17th. You could register on our website, modernmahjong.com. Our visual companion guide we've updated for 2025. You can get the paperback version or in Kindle. It's available on Amazon. If you aren't following us yet, look at all the stuff you're missing out on. We want everybody to be able to play with confidence, know the rules, recognize house rules, and elevate their game. We hope that you like, comment, save, and of course, share. So this way you could share the information we're sharing with you. Thanks so much for watching and listening. Hope you have a great day and, of course, a great game.